The Amazing Animal Atlas. This is our table of contents. This is animals of the world. All over the world, there are different animals in different places. The Arctic and Greenland. These animals have to survive in very cold climates. This is located at the northernmost part of our Earth. The tundra and taiga. These animals are also known as being animals that live in very cold climates. It stretches across the top of the Earth in Asia, Europe, and North America. This is North America. This is the continent we live on. And there's a lot of different animals because we have a lot of different climates. We have desert type climates. We have swamp-like. We have Arctic parts. This is all part of the continent of North America. This is the prairies. A few of the animals here: bison, burrowing owl, American badger, coyote, prairie dogs, box turtle, monarch butterfly. This is Central and South America, where our buddy the sloth comes from. And we have blue tangfish. Lots of ocean animals live throughout the ocean, including the giant squid. Now, this llama does not live in the ocean, but he's part of the region of South America. The Amazon, this is our rainforest. There's an abundance of really amazing and incredible life in the rainforest. The Amazon is the largest rainforest in the world, and it has more species of plants and animals than any other place on Earth. Animals like the ocelot, electric eagles, assassin bugs. We have giant river otters, red-eye tree frog. Here's our two-toed sloth. Here are the Andes. It's a mountainous region in South America where you're going to find chinchillas, the Andean flamingo, cougars, the speckled bear. This is Africa. And Africa is the home to many of our best loved wild animals: elephants, lions, zebras, cheetahs, giraffes, hippos, and chimpanzees, just to name a few. This is our Sahara Desert. This desert is about the same size as the United States or China. It is ever expanding, and the Sahara is the largest hot desert in the world. This is a place of extremes where temperatures can sizzle above 110 degrees in the summer and plunge down below zero on winter nights. Here we have that fennec fox, the dung beetle, desert hedgehog, Egyptian cobras, striped hyenas, pharaoh eagle owl, a desert crocodile, and more. This is the savanna. Tropical grasslands known as savannas cover about half the land in Africa. These are vast areas of grass with low-growing bushes and a few trees that provide shade. Animals you can find there could be zebras, lioness, African wild dog, a banded mongoose, a black mamba, Goliath beetles, vervet monkey, elephants. This is Mount Kilimanjaro. In Europe, we see lots of animals. This is a densely populated, and the land has been farmed intensively for centuries. So there are very few wilderness areas left, and many of the animals that remain here have learned to live alongside humans. So animals, we have a swordfish that would be living in the Mediterranean Sea, seahorse, great tortoise, mute swan, roe deer, gray seal, badgers, vipers, Arctic fox, puffins, and more. Woodlands. There are different types of woodlands in Europe, from the evergreen conifer forests in the north to the deciduous woodlands in the center. Animals you can find there could be like a peacock butterfly, toads, stag beetles, beavers, gray heron, bluefin, mole, goldfinch, and more. The Mediterranean Sea. All of these animals can live there. We have the white spotted octopus, squid, red sea stars, scorpion fish, spiny lobsters, a loggerhead turtle, conger eel, spider crab, zebra sea bream, short fin mako shark, parrotfish. This is Asia. Asia stretches almost halfway around the globe and has every kind of environment from chilly taiga and steep to hot deserts and rainforests. There are more animals here than on any other continent. You can find animals like tigers, camel, saiga, sand cats. You can find a golden hamster, a Taiwanese black bear, a tarsier, Komodo dragons, and so many more. The steppe. The Eurasian steppe was the original home of the horse, and this is where people first tamed horses and learned to ride them. Here we have a marmot, a steppe fox, black vulture, Asian pit viper, a steppe tortoise, and more. The Asian rainforest. About 10% of the world's tropical jungles are in Southeast Asia. So we have a skywalker gibbon, a leopard, a clouded leopard, a baby orangutan, and more. Australia. Australia has more unique animals than any other continent because it is broken away from the rest of the land in our planet millions of years ago, and the animals living there have evolved in special ways. Today, you can find amazing marsupials like kangaroos and numbats, and egg-laying mammals such as echinatas that don't exist anywhere else. Australia also has a lot of really scary animals whose bite or sting could knock you right out. So we have a saltwater crocodile, leafy sea dragon, kangaroo, which is one of our marsupials. It holds its baby in its pouch. We have a flying fox. We have red kangaroos, thorny dragons, koalas, and more. Off the coast of Australia is that Great Barrier Reef, which is about 1,400 miles long. So all these beautiful fish live along this Great Barrier Reef. The reef is made up of lots of coral. And this reef is so large that from space, astronauts can see this area because it is so gigantic. That's where your hammerhead shark's gonna be. This is the Pacific Ocean. Our largest ocean is the Pacific Ocean, and it houses lots of different sea creatures. We have a kapaco, a coconut octopus, dugong, flying fox. We have flat-tailed sea snake and more. In Antarctica, this is the coldest, windiest, and most remote place on Earth. Almost all the land is covered in a sheet of ice at least a mile thick. Very little rainfall, so despite the ice and snow, Antarctica is a desert. Just a few animals live here all year round, and most stick to the coast, where the sea makes it slightly warmer. We have emperor penguins and their chicks. We have Adelaide penguins. You have a crab-eater seal and more. Here we have the continent of Antarctica. It covers the bottom of the world.
And you can see we have sea spiders there, the blue whale, which is the largest known animal to have ever existed, and Antarctic squid. And the end.